Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Episode 3, Alter Reality, coming at you. I'm your co-host, Justin, here with Alex and Anastasia, our stars. We got a good one today for you guys. We got a great guest coming up, Alli from Below Deck Sailing. She's gracing us with her presence, talk a little bit about everything. We got a good one coming up today. I know you guys had a good weekend. We had a birthday to celebrate. What's going on, guys? How we doing? Fill us in.
Good.
Hey.
Dude, I'm still
I don't know
recovering.
about you, Alex, but I'm still recovering from the weekend.
Your voice sounds a lot better.
Does it? Okay, I still feel like I sound like a raspy old man.
Dude,
but,
so when I get there, Anastasia doesn't tell me, Justin.
Yeah.
She doesn't tell me she's not feeling well. And I get there and she's wearing, I'm not lying. I think I have the photo saved. She's wearing these guy like onesie shorts / sweatshirt. She literally looks like she screams Vermont. Like it makes sense. I'm in her hometown. She looks like a guy.
Yeah.
She looks pale. She's like, "Hi, Alex." I'm like, are you sick? Just a little under the weather. I'm like, she goes, "Don't worry. I got my COVID test though. I'm good." I'm like, oh my God. So now I'm gonna get a fucking cold. She gives me a hug. I'm like, oh my God. Like whatever.
Okay, did you get cold? Are you sick?
I was stuffy. I was stuffy 2 days after I got home. No, so yeah. What, dude? But anyways,
Were you sick on your birthday? Were you okay?
Oh, I was so sick on my birthday, but it's fine. Like I powered through, man. I drank, I played beer pong, I did flip cup, I did everything. I danced for hours. We honestly had such a good time. We had a little bit of drama because my dad decided to take a drunken walk, and we thought he died and fell in a ditch, but we found him. It was really fun. Alex got really acquainted with all my friends, and he got really comfortable.
Okay, well, I'll start from the beginning of the trip. So,
all right,
so the beginning of the trip, I come down there, and it's a day before, 2 days, or no, the day before we're gonna celebrate her birthday. They rented a house, like super like farmhouse, like screams Vermont, like super cool. And so, anyways, we get down there. Her mom makes dinner. It was great. We didn't go out that night, so the next day we go out. She introduced me to 2 of her girlfriends, and they brought like 2 of their guy friends, which they're both gay, not a big deal, but that's important about the story. That's why I emphasize the gay.
Gotcha.
So we go out. She takes us to this place on the water, super cool place, like reminds me of kind of the Landing in Boston, like just a bar style on the water. Yeah. We go, and Anastasia, like I said, not feeling well, and her birthday is the next day, so she goes, "I'm not drinking. I'm gonna be good." And I've been I haven't drank for a few weeks, been good, but like I'm like, you know what, like I'm gonna just like take a moderation, kind of just have a few drinks, have a good night, like whatever. Yeah. So we're having a few drinks. I'm having wine. I'm done with hard alcohol and beer, so I'm having wine on the water. It's good.
Being classy with
it's
it.
good.
Alex is that guy at the bar who's like, do you have a fine red?
I'm like, do you have a Pinot Grigio? All right, Pinot Noir. Yeah. Yeah. So everyone, like, this is a divey play. Like, everyone's getting vodka sodas, rum and cokes, right? I'm like, can I get a Pinot Noir? But so anyways, like, just send the scene. Like, we're all there. Anastasia, we're all having laughs, like X, Y, and Z. The two of her friends, good-looking girls. Yeah. One's a blonde, her good friend, and then like another friend of hers is a redhead. Well, like 2 pretty girls, like whatever. Like, doesn't matter. Like, we're just all having a good time. Right. We after that place, we went somewhere else to get some drinks. It's about 9:00, and Anastasia's like, "Hey," with her voice, "I'm so sick. I want basically she's like, I'm tired. I want to go home and rest for tomorrow." And I'm like, "Oh, should I go?" She goes, "You don't have to go." And her friend's like, "Oh no, stay." And I'm like, "Fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna hang out with Anastasia's friends tonight. I'm gonna stay out with her friends. I'll stay out for maybe an hour and a half. Like maybe get home by 11. Like not a big deal." Anastasia's like, "All right." I give Anastasia my car keys because she wasn't drinking. Right. She leaves, and next thing I know, it's we're at this place. Boom, boom. I'm like dancing like it's electric, you know, it's like EDM music. I'm like, what the fuck? But I'm like, there's like 20-year-olds here, but I'm still like, I'm like shredding the dance floor, like bah, bah, bah. So like I'm like going crazy and so now I'm like the two gay guys, they love me and like I don't fucking care. Like I'm vibing with them, I'm like dancing with them, boom, 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 boom. and next thing we know, it's like I'm dancing with the guys and like whatever. And it's like 11:30. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of like, okay, I should go home. Tell the guys, I'm like, you know what? I'm like, this is fun, but I'm going to call an Uber. It's getting close to 12 now. I pick up my phone to call an Uber. My phone dies. Everyone started cheering. Yeah, you're staying out with us all night. I'm like, fuck. All right, let's keep going. So I start dancing. And when I mean, Justin, I never got hit on by more gay guys in my life, right? Because I was with those two guys, which they're not hitting on me. They know I'm straight. They're super fun, super cool. But they you know, they had the look to them, and like they also knew other guys. So other guys were coming up to me and grabbing me by the waist.
Like, oh, hey, who's this?
Hey, it was like this. Hey, man. And I'm just like, and okay, I'm like laughing. I'm like, oh, what's up? He goes, oh, you are a cute cub. I'm like, what the fuck? I think I said this before. I'm like, and like I was like laughing, like, yeah. So like I'm laughing. I can go along with it, and the guy's like. You guys like, oh, like, so you're gay too? I'm like, no, man, I'm straight. So like, whatever, we're laughing off, and like, we're just laughing. We're having a good time. We go, but we're still going, right?
Yeah.
And I said I was just on the wine. They ordered me a shot. It was disrespectful. I didn't take it, so I took, you know, a shot or two, or 10. And we're going out. I got hit on by a few more guys, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I see one of the gay guys. He's completely gay, like not straight at all, but he was so funny. We see him laughing, making out with a girl in the corner with his eyes open, winking at us because he was just so drunk, but it's so funny. Like to show, to show dominance. He's like making out with a girl, like with his eyes open, laughing at us.
Yeah.
And then so Anastasia's friend goes, hey, let's just go kiss like a random person. We're the oldest people there. They're all like under, like everyone's like 21, 22. So what do? I'm a power move. I grab the redhead and I just grab it and I just kiss her on her friend because like I don't fucking care, right?
Yeah, you just go.
And the friend's like okay, like she was like fine with it, and it was just like funny. So like the night goes on. Next thing I know, it's 2 fucking a.m. and I am dead. I'm so tired. I get back to the hotel room. That redhead ended up driving me home, and nothing happened that night. She dropped me off. No, nothing happened. Just like a friendly kiss. And I'm like, I've been trying to eat good. I'm so hungry. The hotel, it was like an express. There's nothing there. There was a freezer, right?
Yeah.
Of ice cream bars, of Twix ice cream bars. I ordered a whole box of it, which there's 6 of them in the box. I woke up the next morning. All the Raptors were empty. I ate 6 ice cream bars, and I ate a quick mac. You put water in the mac and cheese.
Oh, the Easy Mac. Yeah.
And I was so hungover. I slept like 4 hours, like whatever. Then we go to Anastasia's party, and you can kind of take it away from your party. Like your party started drinking. I'm like, she's yelling at me the next morning. She goes, "What? You better not be hungover. This is my day." I'm like, yeah, I know, Anastasia. Shut up.
Well, somehow I knew this wasn't going to end as a casual wine night where you went home at 11 o'clock. I just had a feeling.
I tried to fucking go for a run. I got to a mile. I started dry heaving, and then I basically found a park bench and I sat there for 2 hours and just listened to music because I wanted to seem like I was working out for a long time, and I was sweating. It was just bad.
Yeah. When I picked Alex up the next day, he was just like in rough form. And I was like, you better get it together. Like, we are partying today. I do not care. I was like, I am sick and I am still going hard. I'm like, you better too. I will not take no for an answer. And we did. We went out.
So then we get to the house, you know, so it was like a redneck, like trashy theme party. So I cut off, you know, she cuts, you know, the sleeves off of my button down and cuts my jeans into jorts. And we go and, you know, we're drinking. Anastasia gets fucked up, but she's electric. Like she's doing shotguns. She's playing beer pong. She's thriving. She hasn't drank. She's sick. She's just fighting through the pain. And it was so funny. Like, we'll insert the video in. We started doing a shotgun. I don't know if you saw it. and I do the blowhole, and I spit it all on her face.
Oh yeah. We'll definitely splice that into a YouTube video.
So we end up getting that, whatever. And the drama of the night, right? Everyone's vibing, having a good time. It's like 12:30, 1 a.m. And this big guy, her friend, this big dude, he's just like a good guy, like funny, whatever. Hey, Anastasia, he tries to whisper to her like quietly, can you like come here? She goes, what? So I saw your dad, Peter, he walked by us 20 minutes ago and he hasn't came back. And if you saw the house, it's like, it's kind of a long driveway, not really, but there's no houses around us. It's just roads. And like, you would have to walk back, but there's ponds and lakes around it and like long grass. And like her dad got fucking hammered. We were having him play beer pong, flip cup. He was spinning out his drink. He was loving it. He was back in the fucking 1980s, killing it. And he was so electric, dude. He hasn't, hands down, has not drank that much like in a long time. So Anastasia's freaking out. She goes, Alex, come here. And so now like we're trying to find him. There's like 4 of us. Now like I'm like, fuck it. Like since there's no one around us, I'm like, I hopped in my car and a kid came in with me. There's 5 streets, like one this way, one that way, one that way. And when I mean the whole party, there's a search party there's 20 flashlights going around the pond. Anastasia's crying. The mom gets woken up. Like literally everyone's like, Peter, for like 20 minutes. I'm not even like, for 20 minutes, we're looking for him. I drive down all these roads and I'm like, I did a 3-mile rule. I'm like, it's 20 minutes. He probably didn't walk further than 3 miles. So I drive 3 miles each way. I go to the 5th road. I'm like, fuck. I drive down there. It's me and this kid in the car. And I'm like, I couldn't see him. And then I see this body walking with no shirt on, 3.5 miles out. And I was literally just about to turn around. Peter! The guy looks at me and goes, what? I'm like, let's go. Like, what are you doing? He goes, he goes, I'm walking to a party right now. I'm like, and he didn't know it was me. I'm like, dude, it's Alex. Get in. He goes, no, I'm just going to walk back. I'm like, Anastasia's crying. He's like, no, is she? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, get in. And it was like a shit show. But then he took it on the chin. And he started laughing. Anastasia got fine. They yelled at him a little bit. And but yeah. Anyways, that was basically it. I slept alone that night. Had a good night's sleep. All right. I might as.
It was crazy. Crazy.
I feel like we gotta go into it just a little bit, maybe. Just a little bit.
All right. So I maybe slept next to someone. It was friendly.
Okay.
Might have been the redhead. But all right. I mean, it is what it is. We were drunk. She was a good cuddler. We kissed.
Gosh, I'm sure you guys cuddled. Yeah.
We cuddled. We cuddled.
Great.
I'm
so happy.
We did not fuck. I promise you.
I slept on a couch. Not even a big couch. I chose the tiniest couch in the house.
She slept on a 3-foot couch and she curled her body. But dude, yeah. I mean, it was a fun weekend, man. It was a long drive home the next day.
Oh, I can imagine.
But fuck, I mean, I had fun in Anastasia. I love that you had me down there. I
know. I had so much fun.
I actually think I might go to Vermont again in maybe 2 weeks.
You should come. We can actually like go hiking and stuff this time.
Well, I would love
Vermont.
to. Yeah, I mean, you can definitely join us.
Okay. Yeah, sounds good.
Sounds good. I might, go on a hike with a friend. And
we'll see what happens. Also, did you catch the new episode of Below Deck Mediterranean?
Oh my God. Yeah. So, all right. So did you watch it too, Justin?
I did. Yeah.
So, okay. Let me hear your first off on an outside view.
Outside take. Okay.
So, okay. The first episode, there's a lot of shit with the chefs.
Yeah.
Everyone, what do you think by it?
All right, so the first thing is you can definitely understand how they manipulate the editing a little bit, right? Because first episode, they really make the chef kind of look like, I don't know, I don't want to call him a puss, but they kind of make him look a little bit like a puss.
He did look like a pussy.
And you're waiting to see if he's actually hurt or not. And so that was kind of the big drama with him. It was 1 second he's fine, next second he's crying, telling Captain Sandy he can't perform his job well. And you're like, all right, what the hell? The guests, I got to say, I don't know how you guys were able to put up with some of those guests, because I got to tell you, I was literally watching that episode and I wanted to yell for Captain Sandy and some of those people working on that boat. So you guys have way more patience than I do. But also too, like some of the people, like, I don't know, like there was like, I think it's like a second stewardess who, like, you could just tell she's not going to take directions well.
Lexi?
Was it Lexi?
She's the black one.
Yes, and yes, you could already tell she was like, I'm not taking shit from anybody, and you could just tell like that's gonna lead to some conflict. The dude seemed kind of cool. I didn't really catch much.
What do you think about the mustache guy?
The mustache guy, he seems like he seems pretty cool, honestly. Yeah. He seems like a type of dude I want to like go out to the bar with on the weekend and like get banged up in Croatia with.
He's the type of guy. He's goofy.
We have our guest here in the. Waiting room.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know what? Yeah. We'll add her in right now. We'll just
get her in. Yeah. Should we just do it live? Let's do it.
Yeah. We'll just.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alli from Below Deck is coming on board.
Our gorgeous mama to be.
Yes.
Let's see.
Sorry, I was like rustling through my bag trying to find my headphones.
I'm glad you kind of just came in. We were just talking about this. We were just like mid talking about it. Did you watch last week's the first episode of Med on Monday?
Yeah, so we did we've been doing our Peter Party IGTV, and we're like going to be reviewing each episode. So we're getting it in Australia really late. We're like a week late, so I only just watched it like 2 days ago.
Well, that's when it came out.
Yeah. Oh, is that when it came out? Oh, because Daisy watched it like over a week ago.
On Peacock, I guess you can watch it.
Peacock,
you can watch it.
Right, that makes sense.
Wait,
now.
We might have a little competition because we're doing weekly recaps too. So we have a combo with you, Alli.
It's not competition. There's enough room.
No, we're fighting. I'm just kidding. But no.
Maybe we should just all team up and just have like a big gangbang.
Dude, the amount of shit that like on that first episode was like bananas. Like we were just talking about how Matt just walked off was like crazy.
Oh my God. Can you imagine? I just like, I don't know what, I mean, I just don't know what would have been going through Sandy's head in that moment when he was having that conversation with her and he was just saying, can't do it. I just can't do it. I was like, you can see in her face. She's like, well, I can't force you to, but kind of need you.
Dude, me and Anastasia both work for Sandy. She was biting her fucking tongue so bad on that. Like, in like the fact is the first day, like, I think she got like, she had issues with the last two chefs on my season. So maybe like she's like trying to be nicer and like whatever. I can just picture like, what the fuck is going on? Like Anastasia,
you can see it in her face.
Oh, like, she looked pissed, so mad.
To be honest, like I don't blame her. I think honestly, she handled that situation a lot kinder than I would have, because kind of like you said, Alex, it's like this is yachting. You got to push through that kind of stuff. If you figured out that like that is not a serious injury. Like your crew needs you. You are a vital organ of that ship. And sometimes I get shit for saying this, but like, I'm sorry, chef is one of the most important jobs on the boat.
Hands
like
down,
so much comes down to the food. Like if you go to an all-inclusive resort and your food is shit, what do you remember? The beautiful beaches? No, you remember that your food was shit. So it's like, it's so important. So that team member, and I mean, this is all during COVID time, guys, like we have to remember this isn't filming now.
Dude, and that was the most crazy thing for me. It's like, okay, like we know yachting. If someone gets fired or quits, you can fly someone in later that day, like someone will be available. He just high and dry. You have this lady. What's her name? Ogra.
That's what I was gonna say.
No. The lady who doesn't speak English.
Yeah.
Like she comes in, she goes, "Hello, I here to cook." I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like it was just comedy. Then the crew cooked steaks.
Like, also,
I know. And she came from
doesn't understand seafood. I'm like, what?
Yeah, they showed her the food. She was like, "Oh, I don't know how to cook that."
And they cooked the oysters.
What the fuck? If you're gonna do oysters, okay, you do oyster Rockefeller, you put cheese, you do all that. They just put raw oysters in it and served it like that. I was embarrassed. I had secondhand embarrassment. I was putting literally my blanket over my face. Like I was like, oh my God. Like, I mean, hate to say
That's the real deal.
Hey, we might not
be. Need members who can cook. Like it comes in handy, y'all.
We might not be the smartest, you know. I mean, we're very street smart, you know. But when it comes to that, they made us look so bad as yachties. I'm like, oh my god, no.
Yeah, but here's the thing: like, it's one thing to be able to know how to properly wash down a deck, or like how to dust something properly, or make a bed. But like to understand how to kill and shell a lobster, like. It's not exactly the same. Do you know what I mean? So like for those yachties, like it wasn't their responsibility in the first place. They didn't come on the boat and say, yes, I know how to do this. Like they did.
You can see David's face. You can see David's face when he's having to kill the lobsters and he's like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't even like
poor guy.
Allie, who do you think, which me and Anastasia and Jess, we all just said this right before you got on. Out of the stew, who's going to be the biggest issue?
I think Lexi.
Oh yeah.
I don't mean to judge.
No, I think she's going to suck. I already hate her. One episode in, I hate her. I'm openly saying that. Miss Pageant Queen.
She's not my kind of girl.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So,
yeah. I'm sorry, Lexi.
I just think like if you have problem with authority, then yachting is not for you. No. Like yachting is all about hierarchy. It's all about pulling rank and like, oh, you see these stripes on my fucking lapel, like that's what yachting is. It is like it's fine dining, luxury, military. Like that's what yachting is. So if you don't like authority, do not get into the industry because it is going to be a rude awakening. And
I actually noticed on her Insta bio, she's put in massive capital letters, #no longer in yachting. And I was like, I wonder why.
Yeah. I wonder, like, who hurt you? No, but like.
I'm sure the job applications are just piling up on her desk.
So I'm going to do a little mix up right now. So, like, I'm looking at this crew, right? I watched your whole season, Allie, and I'm not just saying this to your hair. I loved you. I thought you were one of the best. I promise you, I do say that. And
thanks.
And before you were pregnant, I definitely said to Anastasia that I think Allie's hot, so I will say that now because I said that behind your back.
I didn't actually say that.
But so, anyways, where I'm going with this is I'm looking at the crew, like the below deck crew now. I'm looking at the guys and girls. I don't think there's gonna be like outside opinion, like. I don't think there's going to be a lot of sexual chemistry at all. And your boat was literally an orgy. Your whole boat was like your boat was a fuck fest. So like
we're like wild animals.
I just like want to dive in with you right now. How like Sydney, right? I don't see she's the blonde. Yeah, the blonde, the yes. Deckhand. Was that like in the time? Because I know it's like you don't see the confessionals until everything's afterwards. Was it just awkward, like legit awkward the whole time of like that little love triangle that was shown with you, Gary, and Sydney? Hello?
That's the funny thing is that I don't know what planet I was on. Ooh. Am I back?
Yeah, there you go. You're back, yeah.
Okay, good. Oh, sorry, my Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's the thing. Half the time I don't know what planet I was on, but I didn't know, like I was so unaware of what was happening. And I think you can sort of see in a lot of our interactions, I get really shocked when she has those little digs at me and I'm like, wait, what? Hang on a minute. But I was very aware that there was always Gary and Sydney on the other side. Like everywhere I went, Gary was following me and Sydney was following him. And it was just, that part was just weird. But I was just there to have fun. I was having fun with my crew. Like I love my crew so much. So I'm, having shots, swimming in the hot tub, doing my thing. And then there's all this like drama going on in the background. So watching the episodes back was quite shocking for me and that's why I came out in the reunion. I was pretty hurt, and you can sort of see that because I've just seen all this stuff for the first time.
Yeah.
So
I didn't watch the reunion, so I watched literally your finale, but I did not see the reunion.
It's pretty juicy.
Is it? Well,
yeah.
Like honestly, like I was talking about secondhand embarrassment. Sydney I was like crawling out of my skin of like her her confessionals. Like I bet she's cool. Like I'm not like trying to dig, but like knowing that Gary kept saying, I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. I like Allie. And like you guys making out in front of her and like take a fucking hint. Like I was like, oh my God, don't do it. Like, don't do it.
Alex,
what?
Alex, playing devil's advocate, and you know just as much as we do that not everything is shown on camera.
No, I do. I agree.
Where Gary was manipulating this girl that we did not see.
No,
That's what us girls thought was going on. We gave Gary a lot of shit during the season because we were like, you have to have this girl she can't be that crazy. Like she can't truly believe that this guy, there's going to be something happening with this guy. So we were quite hard on him. And then when we watched it back, we all sort of felt a bit bad because we were like, oh, he was a lot clearer than we thought, but you're right. You do miss a lot of interactions. So who knows?
But Anastasia, did you watch the full season or no of Sailing?
Yeah, I didn't watch the reunion. But,
okay. Well, I didn't know if you actually watched like the full season or not. Like all of it, but like when I was seeing it, I'm like on a guy opinion and even like the confessionals or whatever. I know how editing is, and I know how they paint a picture with people. I get that, but like there's a fine line of. You can kind of spot off like if someone's a little off. You know what I mean? Like you can kind of see like this is not normal. Like Allie and Gary were making out in front of her, and he was clearly saying it, but like she's still throwing himself at him, and then she takes off her top in the hot tub, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? It was just so many cringy moments. I've never felt more cringy than your season.
So many cringy moments.
Yes.
That's well behind me.
Oh my God. But are you friends with like anyone now or no?
Yeah. Well, Daisy, Danny, and I have our pitta party. Okay. And we literally talk every day. Daisy was like my bestie on board. So we actually we moved into a place together in Spain after I finished the crossing for a couple of months, and we've stayed really close. And Danny and I have always been really close as well. And Natasha I speak to every day. Colin I speak to quite regularly. And Glenn here and there. Gary, no. Not anymore. Not after the reunion. We are definitely not friends after the reunion.
I can only imagine you don't speak to JL either.
I don't speak to JL. That is like next level, that whole situation.
Dude, what?
I wasn't even aware until Alex brought it to my attention like last weekend. He's like, do you know what's going on? I was like, no, what's happening? And he was like, a lot of fucking drama. I was like, oh my God. Shit.
Dude, okay. I'm like,
I don't know if you want to talk about it.
Yeah,
but
fill us in if you guys want for people who don't know.
We want to hear.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, have Anastasia, just to like get a little bit of juice out of it, have a look at JR's Instagram later on, the last couple of posts. Yeah,
dude,
that was mental.
Dude, so
like,
so just for you, so like I'll make it quick, like on my outside opinion as like as like what a watcher would know, and like not like the heart, because Allie probably knows way more than we do.
Yep.
But JWoww, what's his name?
JWoww.
Yeah, JWoww. Yeah, but so anyways, like the fucking 8-foot tall giant deckhand on the boat. He was he was sleeping with Danny, the other Stu. You know, it honestly, it did look sweet. He looked good. It looked like they were very into each other, but he was like 6 years younger. Danny didn't, really want to give the guy too much of a chance because of, she's just like, she understands life or whatever. But he kept pushing, goes, I want to be in your life, X, Y, and Z, like the whole Romeo Juliet shit. Yeah. And they were fucking a lot. Like they were fucking, like they were like talking about a future, all this. A lot. And like whatever. So he clearly got, like, well, you can't say the word clearly, but how we know when it's filming and when the show comes out. Yeah. She unannounced, like, she got pregnant. She was pregnant. Okay. Yeah. So this girl got pregnant, and and I was wondering before the season, during the season, I'm looking on her Instagram, I'm like, okay, she just said she's pregnant. She has no photos with guys. JL's being quiet. I'm like, oh, there's fucking something there. Like, so I'm thinking, okay, they're together, but they're not trying to spoil it.
You said to me, Alex, you were like, I bet it's his baby. And I go, no.
Nope, you said no way. So like, anyways, like,
no way.
So anyways, like, you know, she's pregnant, and on an outside view, now coming out with things on social media, people like he thinks it's not his kid. He goes, oh no, I haven't talked to her, like whatever, X, Y, and Z, you know, like I'm sure anyone could sleep with anyone right after filming, but I like, you know, it looks like now that she got pregnant during filming, like she's just like, you know, premature 8-foot giant fucking like 19-year-old doesn't know how to pull out, I guess. And so like whatever, like the whole thing comes out. He's acting like, you know, like he knows, he's very oblivious. He's like acting like quiet, shy about it. And now the whole internet is fucking ripping on him. It's like, be a man, do all this shit. You're the dad. And Danny seems like a straight shooter. She doesn't seem like she gets around, doesn't seem like, you know, like whatever. Like she got pregnant, she handled it very maturely and just kept her mouth quiet. But it's his kid now. I don't know, Alli or Anastasia, you can go. That's what I see. That it's just like a shit show right now.
Is he like not owning up to it?
It seems that he's making a very public situation out of a very private situation.
Yeah, and it's definitely come to that point where Danny's been forced to reveal really intimate details, such as the fact that she had the morning after pill. She's had to reveal that to protect herself because people are like, you've slept around, you don't know how to use protection. You know, she's getting absolutely ripped apart. Yeah. And she's like, well, I've got to defend my character a little bit. Yeah. So she's revealing details like that. And she's, you know, giving everyone the timeline of she left filming and went straight into quarantine in Australia. And that's where she found out she was pregnant. Unless she was sleeping with a producer, like there is no one else who is the father of that child. And she definitely was not. So like, it's it's these are details that you shouldn't have to give when you conceive a child. It's so unfair.
So is he owning up to it now after getting reamed on social media? Is he okay? I'm sure Danny is probably, she seems like a tough fucking woman that's like, I don't want. She probably seems like you're not a fucking man and I can do this myself type girl. But I can raise this child on my own. She seems like that. But is he taking ownership now of that's his kid or no?
He at this point he has not. And you know it's Danny's business, so I don't want to go into too much detail. Yeah.
No worries.
But he has made contact, and that was the problem. He wasn't even responding to her messages. So that's where all of the emotion came from. All of us, you know, for Below Deck sailing cast and crew, we were really coming to bat for Danny because we were like, at least respond to her messages, like say something. And, you know, he has made contact and nothing has come from that. Danny, you know, she is the most resilient, amazing woman in the world. And oh, am I frozen?
No, you're good.
You're all right. You're in and out, but you're good.
Okay, good. So Danny's the most resilient and amazing woman in the world. But at this point, there's been so much drama. It's so public. It's so invasive that I can't really imagine that she would even want to push for him to do the right thing and take those first steps at this stage. I think that's so tough. Much damage has been done, but I can't speak for her. Yeah. It's just a really, really messy situation.
Well, unlike JL, who's a complete and utter fuck up, your man, hey, you're gonna be a mama. So let's hear about that on a positive note.
Yeah, congratulations!
Congrats.
Yeah, congrats. Thank you.
Just come out with
thank you guys.
News, and we're so excited.
I still think you're still hot pregnant. Just gonna say that.
Oh my God, Alex. Don't make me blush.
Tell us about it. So how'd you meet him? I think we're all so shocked. We were like, wait, what?
It's a pretty well kept secret, wasn't it? I think, I mean, no one really expected it for sure. I've been with my boyfriend for a very short time, but we've been really good friends for 12 years. So
awesome.
It's not a stranger. Nice. It's not someone I just picked up off the street. I know he's going to be an amazing dad, and we've got a really exciting journey ahead. I'm just coming into my 3rd trimester actually, so I've been just breezing along at the moment, but I think it's going to start getting really uncomfortable. I'm trying to be like the active mum, like that's like, or like active pregnant chick. That's like my goal right now. I just don't want I don't know if it's unrealistic, but
no, I think that's great. It shouldn't stop you from doing most things in your life. And that's going to definitely help.
I climbed a mountain a couple of days ago, and I was like, I actually cried halfway up.
Wait.
I took this photo, I put it on my Instagram, and I was like, it was a bit harder than I thought, but I made it, but no one knows the background behind me getting to the top of that goddamn mountain.
Oh my God. How many weeks are you?
I am 27 weeks.
Wow.
So yeah,
do we know if
pretty
it's
crazy.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm like, what's that?
I don't know.
That's like 6 months, I think, right?
27
a
out
little
of how
secret
many?
for now.
It's so exciting.
Oh my God.
Wait,
so basically you found out Danny was pregnant. You're like, oh my God, this is one of my besties now. I want to have a fucking kid now so we can have play dates when they hang out.
The funny thing is, when Danny told me she was pregnant, I actually didn't know I was pregnant at the time, and I was reacting to her news going, whoa, you're pregnant. Wow, this is crazy. I'm
pregnant too.
And then like 3 weeks later, I was like, hey, so Danny, guess what?
Oh my.
So you're like, Danny, I caught your pregnancy. What the hell?
I think, yeah. We were just living in 2 close quarters on that yacht, I think.
Oh my God. Fuck, that's like
well, there's the running joke that I'm the dad of Danny's baby. So
oh wait, didn't you guys hook up? I saw that.
Yes.
Wait, hey, okay. Anastasia, did you see that episode?
I did.
So okay, I was thinking about it because like sometimes like when there's like a sex scene, they kind of add moans in there that you don't know what's happening if it actually. So did you guys just fully just like go full lesbian on that? Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep.
Well, I mean, yes.
I love.
Much.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. So I remember, I forget who I was talking about. It was someone in the below deck world, and I watched that episode. I'm like, did you watch this? And they're like, no, like I like have more important things to do than watch below deck sailing. I'm like, well, I don't. So I'm like literally, I'm like. This is like so hot right now. Like I'm not even watching I'm not even watching below deck. I'm like literally watching like a porno, and like they're like making out like going. They shut the door. I'm like, open the door. I want to see. You know what I mean? Like,
God, it was so raw.
Oh, you guys like.
It was so raw. The whole. When I was pulling off Danny's dress, I was like, can they not show this? This is like really full on.
Oh, dude, how were you? How fucked up were you? So she's like sober.
Oh, I don't, put it this way, Danny can't remember majority of it. So
oh my God,
I can remember, but apparently I'm not that memorable.
So okay, this is what I don't like. I love it, but like it's not fair. This is what's not fair with the guy, and you can tell me your opinion. So if you're hooking up with Gary, you and Gary have a thing. JL and Danny has a thing. But it's totally fine for 2 girls to hook up with. If she hooked up with another guy, oh, that's cheating. Hook up with 2 girls. In our society, it's like, that's hot. It's all good. That's fucked. Like, I love it. I would like if I was one of the guys. Yeah, if I was
a double standard.
But if I was one of the guys, I'm like, oh my God, please hook up with my girlfriend. I would love that for girls to do that. But I don't know. It's different, you know. Like, what if 2 dudes hooked up?
It is different. Well, that's the thing, because I don't think you guys would. You guys find that attractive if like 2 dudes like is it the same for you guys like as if we were watching 2 girls make out? Like, is it the same thing?
Well, because they'll be like, oh no, it's innocent. The girls can like hook up and like, you know, I'm straight. 2 guys are, oh, you're gay. That's what's fucked up with everything, you know?
Yeah, no, there's
well, Danny and I are actually both identify as pansexual.
Oh, okay.
Which it basically means that you're attracted to not it's not a gender thing.
Oh, okay. It's like emotions. People.
You can be attracted to like any type of like trans, male, female, like anything. So
that's fair. Okay, I like it. I'm back on your side.
Yeah.
Hands.
Yeah, but no, I totally get you though. It is a bit of a double standard, I think. I actually had only kissed Gary for the first time, I think, that exact night. So for me, I was like, I'm having fun.
Yeah,
like,
double dipping. Wait.
It was a busy night for me.
Oh my, like what? Okay, and this is getting a little off track, but like when the show ended, I would have done anything to like I got like I've never been more entertained than their season because it was just like sex and raw and like dirty shit. I wish I could see the crossing with you, Sydney, Gary, and whoever. Like they ended the show that Gary and Sydney had to share a room. Obviously, like I saw your face, like you were crying, like fuck this. Like obviously, you guys are probably gonna share a room.
I was like, here we go again.
Was it like normal because cameras were off? Were you guys like, how do we act now? Like, do we actually like each other now? Cameras off, you know what I mean? Like, how is that? Once the cameras ended and you guys did the crossing, were you and Gary like full blown kind of a thing now? Were you and Sydney friends? Was it all awkward? Did everyone hate each other? Like, I have so many questions.
It was definitely like the drama continued at. The drama was pretty high all season and it kept at that level for the crossing. It was chaos, to be honest. Like, so Gary and I ended up sharing a room. I switched with Sydney.
Obviously.
And she was okay with that?
Pardon?
She was okay with that?
Yeah, she was okay with that. She was like, because I said that I wanted to share a room with Natasha just because I didn't want to be, I didn't want to be throwing myself into a room with Gary. That was just too full on for me. I'm a bit of a slow burn, so I want my space. And then I didn't realize that the other two crew members that were coming on board to do the crossing with us, the engineer and the second engineer, are in a relationship. So they were obviously sharing a cabin. And then it left Gary and Sydney. So I kind of shot myself in the foot with that.
Oh, I thought it was Natasha's fault. I thought Natasha was like, okay, I'll share with Alli. Like, what the fuck you doing, Natasha?
It was my fault.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Oh,
it was totally my fault. That's why I was like, this is not happening. I'm not doing this again.
I was laughing so hard. So how long was that crossing? 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks. We did, because we ended up, there was a big storm. We had to wait out. And obviously because of COVID, we couldn't go to land. So we were kind of just sitting, waiting at Corfu for a while. But no, once the cameras, to actually answer your question before, once the cameras went away, how was it? Mm-hmm. Once the cameras went away, I was totally genuinely true to myself the whole way through. Once the cameras went away, the one person that was surprising that changed was Gary. His personality went from being like this jovial, social person, and he just kind of retreated into himself, and he wasn't hanging out with us as a crew. He wasn't having meals with us. So that was really interesting. So he sort of made this shift in whatever was, I don't even know why he went like that. I don't know if that's the true him or if he just kind of needed space.
Yeah.
You guys know filming a season of Blow Deck is pretty intense. Yeah. So, that was the one thing that was, and then from there we kind of formed a relationship. That was when we became our closest. But once we got to Palma, he moved off the boat. He kind of like started essentially ghosting me. Like he just
really wait. He was
left.
Ghosting you?
Yeah, kind of. He just said he would he would come and work. He'd leave for the day and he wouldn't even say bye to me. So it was just weird. I was like, and like he moved off the boat. So I'm like, what's going on here? This is just.
Were you guys like?
Now.
Were you like? Obviously, I mean, you guys probably hooked up during the crossing. Were you guys like kind of like cuddly a thing, right? Obviously, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were properly together then.
Yeah, makes sense. You're sharing a room, sharing a cabin, probably had like real talks, like, decompress about the season, like was okay to talk about shit, sure. And then then you guys got into town, and were you guys supposed to be all full time on the boat or just delivery crew?
Yeah, we were all, so I was I was the sole stew, and we were just doing shipyard work, so there wasn't a lot of work for me. So I stayed on. Glenn kind of just gave me an open-ended invitation. He said, when you want to leave, you can leave. If you want to stay, you can stay. And, I could probably help out with a bit of the repairs and stuff. But just because the situation kept getting more and more awkward, I decided to remove myself. But I also did find out that Gary did try and hit on Sydney again on our final night, the big hot tub sudsy party that we had.
Bad.
So I found that out as well. So it was just like a domino effect of just bullshit, basically. And it just all blew up in our face. And I was like, all right, sweet, I'm leaving. I went to Berlin, got drunk with my friends, got some tattoos, went to some raves, had a sick time, and then came and moved in with Daisy. So,
dude, you honestly and that's why I think I really liked you on the show. Like you could tell you were yourself. It's like you were laughing, you had fun with the girls, you were goofy, but then like you weren't afraid to show your real emotion, which, you're in a fucking basic love triangle, and this guy is manipulating you. He's making you feel ways like, why is he making me feel crazy? Like, I'm not this type of person, but he's bringing these emotions out on you. Seriously. And like,
thank you.
No, and you can see it. Like, you can see you're a very tame like person. Like you don't take shit. Like, you don't need to chase guys. Like, I can tell that on you. It's like, I'm not chasing this guy, but like, why do I like? I'm really getting feelings for him, but now he's like being like a fuckhead and doing this with Sydney, all these things. Even that last night that they showed filming, that like it came out that Daisy told you that he wanted to fuck Sydney for spite because of you. You like, obviously you were pissed, whatever, but like you still took it on the chin and were like, you know what, fuck it, like it's the last night. Like you saw him down, like your personality was like,
I just did.
Yeah.
I didn't want it to ruin my like these are memories. These are like Below Deck is such an amazing experience, and this is our last night. I'm like, okay, I'm pretty gutted, but
yeah,
like I want to have fun with my friends. I want to still enjoy this memory, and we had such a cool dinner with the fireworks and the castle, and then that hot tub party that we had. It was just the best night ever, and I mean, it's not easy to kind of just push all that down. Yeah. I just didn't want this experience to be just faltered by this stupid boy.
I agree. Yeah. And no, honestly, yeah.
So my girlfriend says all the time every time we go out.
He really loves his girlfriend. He's just putting that in his phone. Yeah. Wait, what if Colin was single? Do you think he would have had a thing with any of the girls, with any of the stews, or do you think you would have went for him, or no?
Oh my God. So we say this all the time. If Colin was single, it would have been a totally different show because we would have all been fighting for him.
Really?
He's like such a good guy. Yeah. He's got such a good heart. He's so genuine. He's very intelligent, and he's the most down to earth and real person that I've met through the whole experience. Yeah. And I mean, he's good looking as well, and was so respectful to his girlfriend. So obviously, all us girls were like, "Oh, he loves his girlfriend so much." So we're like melting for him. But like, I mean, it's Colin. Like, he's our friend. He's like a brother now. But yeah, it would have been a totally different show.
So Alli would have jumped Colin's bones if he was single. Perfect.
That's a headline.
Did any of you girls hook up or like flirt with anybody who was off camera, like any of the production crew?
And you don't have to say the name.
Ooh, that's a good question. Ooh. I don't know. I don't think. Oh no, actually, I do know. There was one cameraman, super cute. Danny didn't realize he's gay. She said a little remark to him it was our final day, and we were filming the promos. So we'd finished filming the show and we were just doing the promos. So we were all having drinks, being free. We're actually talking to production, and Danny said something about him being cute, and JL just got so jealous. And then later on I said, "Oh, Danny, I'm pretty sure he's gay. So you guys are fighting for someone that you don't even have a chance with."
Dude, that is
oh my gosh.
Oh my
God. So funny.
That's awesome.
Alex, I have some more questions unless you have some you want to ask.
All right, since we're kind of, you're probably gonna have like better questions, but I just have, since we're kind of talking about like since we're kind of talking about like we're in like that still the fucking stage and other things and like love/hate. So out of all of the Below Deck people that you've watched or you've seen, fuck, marry, kill.
Ooh. Okay, marry Glenn.
Oh, okay. Daddy Glenn, the captain of the boat.
Marry Glenn. Oh, actually, Glenn is equal with our Colin.
Okay.
Fuck Danny. Been there, done that.
Oh my God. Who you? I love that. Who you killing?
And kill. Oh, who would I kill? Oh, it's really mean to say.
You can't JL because he's gonna be a dad.
Yeah, no, Lily needs a father. So.
Yeah.
I think I
Sydney
would
or Gary?
say that the chef from the chef that you replaced, Anastasia. What was her name again?
Mila. Oh yeah,
Mila. Yeah, maybe her.
That's a great kill. That's a great kill.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan.
Wait, hey, who was that chef that came in after that Melia chick? She seemed like a fucking dope. Oh, that was you. Sorry.
What a babe.
Wait, Anastasia, now back to you. So for you, fuck, marry, kill.
Well, okay, you have to like give me like 3 choices.
Okay,
like,
I'll give you 3 choices. Well, I was gonna say Colin from your season, but you're just gonna say Mary, so that I'm not gonna do that. You have Joao.
Okay.
You have all right, Allie, you name one person. I'm gonna think of the third person.
Sandy.
Ooh, Sandy. All right, so you have Joao, Sandy, and then you have let's put in Colin from Sailing. We'll do that. Colin from Sailing Yacht, not your Colin.
From Sailing.
Yeah.
Or Joao or Sandy. Oh fuck me. All right. I guess. Well, I marry Colin, obviously.
Okay.
I will hate fuck Joao and I'll kill Sandy.
I thought you were gonna say hate fuck Sandy. I literally thought you were gonna say hate fuck Sandy. I was waiting for it.
Cool.
Okay, but Alex, I wanna take this question back to you. So, marry, fuck, kill. All right, are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Jenna, chief stewardess from season 1. Okay. Chef Adam, and Captain Lee.
You're sick. Hey,
I
all
am.
right. So who? I have Glenn. I have Jenna, and who else? Who's the other one? Lee.
No.
And
No, you have Captain Lee.
Yeah, Captain Lee, Jenna, and Glenn.
Jenna. Did I say Glenn? Who did I just say?
Yeah, didn't you say Glenn?
All right, fine. Yeah, Glenn.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said, right?
Oh no, you said Adam.
Adam.
Chef Adam.
Oh, fuck. All right.
Chef Adam,
Okay. So I'll tell you right now. I will. Well, you know what? What I get really tricked out about. So if I marry Lee, he's got money.
Alex, spit it out. Come on.
All right, I'm marrying Lee. Lee's taking care of me. He's a little on the older side, so it'll be a little. We can golf and hang by the beach. He's not gonna try to take advantage of me. I'm fucking Jenna, but Adam's a chef, so it's like he could take care of me. You know, I'm fucking Jenna. Sorry, Adam. Speaking about Jenna, so do you know Jenna from Sailing Yacht? So I have a little story to tell you. So this weekend, you know, I was in Vermont visiting Anastasia. I left on Sunday, and Jenna, she her boat's in Newport, and they went to the Red Sox game. Her and her chief officer, or whoever. She goes, "Hey Alex, I'm in Boston. Like, yo, you at the bars?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm at a bar actually 10 minutes from Fenway." She goes, "Oh, like I'm gonna meet up." Me and Jenna, I met her before in a Fort Lauderdale bar. We hung out. We were chill, like nothing, like we've never been flirty, like nothing at all. So she shows up pretty drunk. Like, you know, we're having a good time, like whatever. But she starts getting like too drunk, and I'm like, ah, fuck. And like a lot of people in Boston, a lot of people know the show, so like there's so many people coming up to me and like me and yeah, no, shut up. A lot of people. All right, yeah. So yeah, I'm actually the mayor of Boston, but so people are coming up to us and like it's getting to a point like Jenna's getting so drunk and like kind of falling over or whatever, and I haven't even told her this. I should. I kind of was a little embarrassed for her, so I didn't want to bring it up. So we're at the bar where I'm talking to a girl. I'm like flirting with a girl, kind of spin some game, kind of like, whatever. Jenna grabs me. Alex, I'm like, oh, what's up? Grabs my face and tries to kiss me. And
What?
And I was like, and she's super drunk. Like, like
while you're talking to another girl.
Yeah, I was like talking to another girl. She gets my attention. I kind of go over, yeah, what's up? I'm also like, just like having a drink, like, hey, what's up? And she was fucked. So and obviously like I'm like probably the best looking guy in the United States. So it's like, I get it.
Why are all the sailing yachties the craziest?
So I'm
There's
just
a
kidding.
running theme here.
So anyway, so she grabs me to kiss me, and I go, I'm looking around. I'm like, and it was quick. We locked lips for a second, and like, but I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, dude, like, no. I'm like, I was like, we're at the bar. We're not doing this, Jenna. No. And like, she was just sort of, I'm sorry, Alex. I'm like, you're good. Like, you're just drunk. And like, it was because I turned my face and she was there. I was like, oh my God. Like I did. Yeah. So I was like, fuck. And so I'm looking around. I'm like, did that girl see it? Hopefully not.
That's the move you do at the bar when you make out with someone who you didn't want to make out with. You look around to see if the person you wanted to actually hook up with saw it.
We did not make out. It was no makeout, but there was lips locked. And I was like, I did this right away. Like a deer in headlights, looking side to side. I'm like, all right, I'm in the clear. No one saw.
Yeah.
and I end up just like leaving shortly, and she had to go home. She got sober, whatever. But yeah, I actually got to bring that up to her.
We're such an incestuous below deck family, don't we?
Wait, have you?
Really is.
Hey,
fucked other season below deck.
Alli, have you ever hooked up with anyone? Not from your season. Obviously, you hooked up with your whole crew. Have you hooked up with anyone? have you hooked up? Have you hooked up with anyone else in the below deck? Below deck world?
No, but I'll be fair and say I haven't had the opportunity because I've been locked in Australia.
Anastasia, have you fucked anyone?
No, I have not.
Oh,
ooh, good girl.
No. And
who would you if you could?
Mm-hmm.
If I could,
Alex.
Well,
I wouldn't touch her with fucking.
Alex and I have slept in the same bed. We're close, but we are not that type of close.
Do you put the pillow barrier between you?
No. Did we? No, we didn't. No. Me and Anastasia, honestly, like she could be, and this is no disrespect, like she could be fucking completely naked, whatever. I'm just such like, I just love her as a human. Like I wouldn't be turned on because like I would never have that thought. Same with her. You know what I mean? With me, even though like
I know.
I have a dad.
I understand that.
Like,
yeah.
No, it's like dating your cousin. I mean, which we do in Vermont, but I'm part of that.
But me and Anastasia, it's like our relationship in a nutshell. She came to visit me for the first time. She fucked one of my best buddies, and I woke up in some stranger's bed, and like we laughed about it at brunch the next day. Like we, and
that's how friendships are.
So
formed.
I was in Vermont this weekend, and I hooked up with one of her friends. It's like it's, you know what I mean. We just have so much respect. Well, she has such a fucking hot boyfriend now. The guy's a stud. He's a model.
Yes.
I know.
But like,
that's the thing. Like my boyfriend is just so hot and sexy.
He's gorgeous.
Like, oh my God. I get like, even thinking about having sex with someone else, I'm like, no.
So,
no one can compare.
So I will
I remember I watched him on Made in Chelsea when he had his little debut. Yeah. And I remember being like, wow, that guy is next level gorgeous.
And the best part is like, he's so hot, but like his personality is so sweet and pure.
He's
just
the best.
Like the best actor.
That's so awesome. He seems it. I'm happy for you.
So Anastasia, you know you're gonna know this answer. So I'm just like kind of flexing myself real quick.
I do know the answer. Alex, who would you?
No. Well, no. So me and someone else in the below deck med world. He wasn't filmed with me. We've slept with the same girl who was on Lee's season. And if you were to take a guess who it was, I'll give you 2 guesses. And it was huh? No.
What?
She let's just say this, she was on, you can say in the last 2 seasons, you can say she's one of the girls in the last 2 seasons of his filming.
Just tell us. This is below deck like quiz.
Wait, actually, do you know this or no?
Of course I know this. You called me the next day. You're like, I did something.
No, I'm not.
Who is it?
I did someone.
Yeah, we were super drunk. It happened.
It's fine, Alex. It's fine. But I'm curious, like, who's your biggest below deck crush?
My biggest crush? Oh my God. Hands down. I don't know why. No, I know why. I think her body's so natural, just hot. Is that what's her name? Aisling. I think she's so hot.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
And she had had a good personality. Like she's hot. I love her.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
I don't think I'm familiar with her. Aisling?
Yeah. Aisling, I don't.
All right, Alli, I know that we're running out a little bit of time here, but what I want to know is, what was your rose and thorn of your season? So what was your high? What was your low? And what's something that you want, you want the listeners to know about you or your season that you don't think maybe was portrayed well enough?
Okay, good questions. My rose and thorn, my thorn was definitely when my grandpa passed away. That was pretty full on, reliving it as well when I watched the episode back. Something that you just never in your lifetime think that you'll witness again, a moment like that. So that's definitely my thorn. My rose, I hate to be so cliche about it, but it's the friendships that I made, because I don't talk to anyone else in my life other than my boyfriend and my cat as much as I speak to Danny and Daisy. They are just the best girls ever, and Natasha as well. Those girls are awesome. So, and our hot tub party with the suds, that was definitely my rose.
Your highlights. That's amazing. That's so incredible. And that's what's so cool about this experience too, right? Is you just create the most crazy friendships because you go through something that's so not normal.
Not normal.
It's so full on and it just escalates so quickly.
Yeah.
as we've all seen.
Wait.
Yes. Yes.
What was that?
What was your other question?
The thorn, right? Or no, the
Yeah. Well, my other question is there anything that you wish maybe was portrayed better, or something you want people to know that maybe wasn't shown on your season?
I mean, the Sydney friendship, I think it was so magnified. I wish that with that situation, I wish that they showed how I was hard on Gary as well. I wasn't just hard on her. So they do show it. Editing is very fair. Below Deck's very fair. They, do look after us. It's not some exploitation experience, but I do wish that there was a little bit more emphasis on that, because I think it does come across a little bit unfair that it's swayed so heavily on Sydney and I having so many issues. So I would say that. And the other one would be my friendship with Natasha. We had such an amazing bond. We spent the whole time, I would always make excuses just to go to the galley so we could dance and sing and jump around. So I wish they showed more of that bond.
Yeah.
No, you're full of shit. We know why people are friends with the chefs, to get fucking extra food and to taste the primary food. You're fooling nobody.
Oh my God, I rolled off that boat. I was bloated like a whale.
Hey, you look like it now. I'm just kidding. A pregnant joke. Pregnant joke. That's it. Yeah, I'm
like, don't come after me.
Yeah, I'm like, please, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Everyone's like, you're fat shaming. No, she's pregnant.
Well,
Altered
Alli,
reality,
it has
canceled.
been such a pleasure talking to you. If you want to plug anything, tell us where to find you. I know you have Pita Party. Tell us where we can find you and where we can listen to you.
So I'm really active on my Instagram. So my Instagram handle is Alli Dore, por favor. And it kind of rolls off the tongue a little. And we have our Pita Party IGTV series that we post every week, Daisy, Danny, and I. And we're going to be having you, Anastasia, coming on at some point soon. It's exciting.
Hey, Justin, we'll go fuck ourselves.
We're also about to start a podcast as well. So it's going to be a little bit more up close and personal. So we've got a lot going on. It's pretty exciting.
I love it.
That is great.
Nice.
Well, when that is ready, we will definitely plug you. Yeah, you're just such a bright, shining star. We love you so much.
It was awesome meeting you.
So fun.
Alli, it's very nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming on.
Lovely to meet you, Justin, and Alex. Finally,
I'm sure we'll stay in contact and chatting, and yeah, let's make fun of the new season together.
Deal. I'd love to make fun of another crew, not me myself anymore. I'm like all about that.
All right, Alli, we'll talk to you. Have a good night, and until next time.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye, Alli. Take it easy.
Bye. So Alex, is your crush even bigger on Alli now? She's such a doll.
Dude. All right. So Alli, like, I thought she was hot already. I'm in love with her. Like, honestly, like she's hot.
You know who she reminds me of is like Keira Knightley. She's got like that, just like
Wow.
yeah. She's got like that, like
She got like glow.
Yeah, she got that vibe to it. I don't know.
She does. And
Justin's like, I have a girlfriend, but she does look like
Yeah.
Keira Knightley.
Exactly.
hey,
Just an observation.
all I'm saying is I'm glad we were able to talk to Alli. You know, if anything, God forbid anything happens, like if her and her boyfriend break up, you know, I have no problem, raising a
Are
child.
you ready to be daddy?
Yes, I am ready to be. That sounds so creepy. I'm ready to be your daddy. No, man. Hey, I thought it was good. Have a fucking crazy weekend in Vermont.
I'm still paying for
us
it.
hanging out. It was good. I thought Alli was awesome. She gave us a lot of shit that we didn't see, which was good. I don't know. What do you think, Justin? I thought it was a good episode.
Yeah, I thought that was great. Honestly, she was super cool, super down to earth. I thought it was great conversation. Yeah, I just thought it was another good episode. I'm looking forward to see what we got coming up next week.
Dude, so
I'm really excited for next week. And I actually think something that'd be really fun for all the listeners to get involved is maybe at the end of our episodes, we answer some like fan questions.
Mm-hmm.
And these can be any types of questions. You want to talk about the show, you want to talk about our personal lives, or you just want to bring up a subject in general. So drop us a comment either in our YouTube comments or like on Instagram, or just send us a DM, like something you want to talk about on the show. And we'll definitely shout you out. So hit us with the hard hitting questions.
Yeah.
That's what
every week we'll end the show with listener emails, like you said, and we'll ask whatever question. There's not one question we won't answer unless it's like I can get arrested for. But anything you want to ask, we have no problem dishing it out. So that's it for sure. And maybe each week, depending on the guest, we'll have some type of game. You know what I mean? Like add in a little game with that.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I
so
like that.
I'm good. So each
Yeah.
week, and we want to hear from the people too. Like even if you don't have a question, tell us, hey, talk about this more, get more into this. Like tell us what you want to hear, because we're just talking about everything and everything, like with our lives, our emotional, our relationship lives, sex life, personal life, the guests, their life. So whatever you guys want to hear, we have no problem talking about it.
For sure.
And
Like,
if there's someone that you guys definitely want to see on the pod, make sure you let us know, and we will try our hardest to have them on.
for sure. We said episode 1, guys, help us make this a better show for you guys. Like they said, tell us what you want to see, what you want to hear. We'll get some new stuff, some new activities. We'll try to keep the content fresh each week. We'll have new guests. We'll keep it fun and exciting. We're growing that social media page out. Please check us out. Follow. Go to our YouTube page. Subscribe. You can see every episode if you love watching our faces. And as always, we're on iTunes and Spotify. And other than that, I think it's another good week in the books. And
Instagram, the Altered Reality. Follow us on
the
Instagram.
Altered Reality Show.
The Altered Reality. Well, you guys, I haven't showered in like 3 days, so
Yeah.
I gotta go. But
Hey, next week I'm super excited for a guest next week.
Yes, sir. We appreciate
me
you guys.
too.
All right, see you guys.
Take it easy.
Bye.